Beautiful O'Malley. Looks like we forgot to pay the power bill, so half the lights are out. Hopefully they'll come on. Got the Stars here from outside Seattle. Keziah Schutz on that team, so local boy playing. Oh, there we go. There's the lights. All right. So it looks like we'll be starting out with Berg, Weiland, Mackers, Carlson, and Noreen. Here's a drop for Carlson. That one out and back in and all the way across. Picked back up. Shot. Woo, off the post. Mackers throws that in, goes for a change. Carlson trying to get some body down low. That one over Mackers' stick, up and around. Weiland gets a nice reverse check there. That one up and out. No ice. And they call ice. They'll bring it down to the other end. Got Dick, Spain, Kirby, Esters, and Waldrop. Kirby helping out down there in the corner. That one batted back in. We're going to get a shot. Off Maisner's face. Looks like the net came off. Kirby with the face off here. That one in the feet. Waldrop. Shot wide. Kirby. Back down and around. Dick. Tries to get that up. Goes off the official skate. Esters waved off the ice there. Esters all the way up to the point. Kirby gets a handle on it. Spain chasing down. Back in deep. Jones chasing. Dietrich. The Stars get that out. Cross ice. That one stolen by Bott. Bott. Up to Jones and in. Sheely chasing. That one wrapped all the way around by the Stars. They pick it up. Exit the zone. Jones gets a body. That one all the way in. No ice. Bott looking for it on the side of the net. That off Sheely's stick, batted back down by the Stars. Deagle. Here comes Dietrich. Dietrich throws that in. Jones goes for a change. Sheely around the back of the net, gets a hip in there. Van Buten back on the ice. That one down to Anderson. Sheely. Sheely, a nice little behind the back catch. Loses a tire entering the zone. Green would get a little body there. Noreen gets that in on net off the stick. Greenwood down trying to get there. Noreen looking. Noreen shot. That one up and out of play for a whistle. Anderson, Greenwood, Matheson, Von Guten, and Noreen on the ice. Be a stick side face-off for the Stars goalie. 13:34 remaining in the first period. 0-0 is the score. Matheson gets there. Anderson throws that around. Matheson down low. That'll be ice. We'll get a full change here. Out comes Carlson, Mackers, Esters, Weiland, and Berg. Glove side face-off. That one off the skate. That one just out across the blue line. Get reset. Back in. Mackers. Berg. Weiland throws that in the corner. Macker's trying to get down there. That one off the foot. That one all the way across. Stars will get there. Circling around the back of the net. Centering pass. Picked up by Spain. Carlson back to Esters. Waldrop throws that back in the corner, trying to get to Esther, just out of Esther's reach. Dick up to Waldrop. All the way across to Kirby. Kirby enters, back across. Spain gets a shot. And that one scooped up by the Stars goalie. 11:42 remaining in the period. Good pressure, a lot of offensive zone time. Like to see that. Kirby. That one loose in front. Here comes Spain. Spainer across ice. Oh, that would have been beautiful. The bot throws it back towards the net. Goes back behind Spain. Chasing. Spain throws that in the feet in front. Here's Waldrop. Waldrop. To Bot. Bot off a body. Bot will pick it back up. Bot enters the zone. Goes to the net. That one through the feet. Right between the legs. I like seeing that. Here come the the Stars. Got a 2-on-1. Oh, just missed it. The rebound. Got some skates tied together there. We'll see where they bring that. Looks like it's going to come outside the zone. Dietrich, Sheely, Jones, Deagle, and Von Guten. offside. Stars will get reset. Here come the Team Alaska. Oh! That one got lucky there on the unfortunate turnover. Sheely. High stick there, no call. Deagle gets a foot on it. That went up the point and pushed out. Maisner stops that behind the net. Sheely trying to get it up and out. Von Guten on the far side. Pokes that up. Stars keep it in. Deagle now. Sheely. Greenwood. Nice hit. Knocked somebody off their feet there. Deagle now. Matheson throws it in. Greenwood chases. Greenwood up the point. Weiland off a body. Greenwood back down low. Centering pass out front, and it looks like they're going to get called here. Cross check. Greenwood draws the penalty. And he lost his steal again. He had a problem with that skate. That's the second game in a row that steal's coming. So 18's on a power play here. 8:17 remaining in the first period, 0-0. Marini. That one up and out of play. Nice shot over there by Spain. .148 left in the power play. That one back again. Aggressive on the PK here. That one up and out of play. Very aggressive penalty kill. Carlson, Macker, Spain, Noreen, and Berg trying to get some points on the board. That one all the way around. Berg to Noreen, back down to Berg. Carlson. Noreen, shot. Blocker save. Another shot. Glove. Back to Mackers. Back down low. Spain out front. That one snatched up. 47 seconds left on the power play. we'll get a full change here. Sheely, Kirby, Dietrich, Jones, and Waldrop. That one wraps around. Waldrop back to pick it up. Jones now. Jones enters the zone. That back down low. Dietrich trying to get there. Stars win the race. Jones. Got kept in by Waldrop. Waldrop turns that over. Go back to 5-on-5. Sheely trying to get there. Kirby will pick it up. That one too hard. We'll go for a change. Here we come on the change. Nice save there by Maisner. That one wrapped all the way around. Matheson back down to Anderson. Anderson circling in front. Bot back down low. Anderson helps out Matheson. Anderson. Bot. Matheson, Anderson, Greenwood, Dick, and Bot. Dick. Here comes Dick. Over to Berg. Berg to Matheson. That one just wide. Back in front. Now covered up. Somebody lost a hand there on the ice. Mackers, Carlson, Berg. Berg. Through the neutral zone. Ducking and weaving. Berg gets a stick on it. Over to Deagle. Deagle. Here comes Berg. Oh, nice opportunity. That good poke check there by the Stars. Eagle. Carlson picks it up, loses it just out the front. Dick. Kirby. Dick will pick that up. Over to Von Guten. Kirby. Back down to Weiland. Weiland. Waldrop chasing. Sheely. That one bounced up and right there. Sheely chasing. Maisner snatches that up behind the net. Von Guten. Nice pass. There we go. Nice backhand score over shoulder of Maisner. Score 0-1 with 1:17 remaining in the period. Greenwood, Matheson, Anderson, Esters, and Noreen. Esters flicks that up. Neutral zone turnover with the flick there. We've done that a couple times. Noreen pinches. Greenwood tries to backhand that across for a centering play. Somebody else lost a hand out there. Matheson. Esters flicks that up. Greenwood gets a hand on it. Ay, caramba, turnover. End to 1. Down by 1. Carlson, Bird, Mackers, Bach back to Enzo, to Deagle. Bird gets that in. That one off the hand. Whoa! That one just didn't go across the line. Deagle. Waldrop puts that into the hand of the Stars player. Spain will come back and pick it up. Waldrop leaves that for Spain. Kirby across to Spain. Spain throws that in, goes for a change. Waldrop chasing. Noreen to Von Guten. Von Guten, he throws that in on net. Off a blocker. Batted back around. Sheely. Von Guten. Dietrich, up the point. Jones. Noreen just wide. Von Guten. Picked up by Jones. Sheely. Noreen gets a stick on it. Here they come with numbers, odd man rush. Dietrich. Jones. Back up to Sheely. Sheely. That one rebounding into the glove. Anderson, Matheson, Greenwood, Weiland, and Esters. Greenwood wins that back. Matheson. That one into a bodies in front. Esters. Weiland puts that up and out. Greenwood gets a stick on it. Anderson swings that in. Esters, that through his feet. That one off the glass. Back in and around. Maisner will stop it behind the net. Weiland picks it up. Greenwood going to the net. Matheson. That one off the leg. No ice. Deagle will chase down. Anderson, Matheson. Woo! Greenwood to Bird. Nice, we're tied 1-1. Good pass, good shot by Baylor. Carlson, Mackers, Bird, Noreen, and Dick. Bird looking. Bird up to Noreen. Oh, almost getting the deflection. Bird throws that back in. Reset. Carlson trying to get there. Carlson up to Noreen. Noreen off Bird's head. Bird goes back to the bench. And offsides. Bird got hit right behind the ear on that shot from Noreen. That's going to leave a mark. Stops it, Dick picks it up. Noreen back the other way. Little sauce up to Bird, or up to Spain. Dick enters. Dick off the ankle. Kirby knocked off that. That one up and out of play for a whistle. Kirby, Waldrop, Spain, Von Guten, and Bot. Bot throws that right back. Tapped in. Bot. Maisner slows that down. Here comes Von Guten. Waldrop, line pass. Spain. Spain across ice. Bot pinching. Spainer through the center of the ice. Bot throws that. We'll get a full change here. Out comes Dietrich, Sheely, Esters, Jones, and Weiland. Quick rebound and shot off the faceoff. Here comes through the neutral zone the Stars. And Guten throws that around. Sheely will pick it up. Bounces off the board. Blocker save. That one just off Sheely's stick. Esters. Jones flicks that up. And they're going to call that a hook. Or a slash. So Esters to the box. That'll put the Stars on a power play in a tied game, knotted up at ones. 9:12 remaining in the second period. Out here on the kill is Matheson, Greenwood, Dick, and Noreen. Shot right to the chest. That one that comes out. Matheson, good pressure there. Nice save by Maisner through all that traffic in front of the net. We'll get a new PK team out here. Looks like they're gonna zam. So we'll zam and we'll be back in 10 minutes or so. Score is 1-1. 8:19 remaining in the second. All right, here we go. The second half of the second period. 8:19 on the clock. Because that was a stoppage at whistle, we're still on the penalty kill here with 1:07 remaining on the slashing call to Esters. So out to kill this off, starting the second period, is Greenwood, Kirby, Dick, and Noreen. Kirby with face-off. Nice blocker save and shot from the point. That one comes out. That's gratuitous. 54 seconds remaining here. Crossbar. Noreen trying to get a stick in there. Dick does. Dick gets that out. 13 seconds remaining on the PK. We get a change. Out comes Mackers and Bott. Mackers kicks that in. Berg steals that. Throws it towards the net. And chases. That wash out wide. Carlson will get over there. Carlson throws that down to Berg. We're 5-on-5. Shot. Ooh! Rebound. That should be ice. And it was. I'll usually give you a little bit there before the red line, but that was a good 2 feet. Berg, Mackers, Bott, Carlson, and Weiland. Tied up 1-1. Still in the second period. Bott, glove. Out comes Spain, Waldrop, and Kirby. Joining Bott and Weiland. 6:32 remaining in the second. That one wide. Weiland throws that down. Spain trying to get there. Offsides. Von Guten and Beagle will come out, replacing Bott and Weiland. Still Spain, Waldrop, and Kirby. Von Guten rolls off the stick. That one comes out. Von Guten. Waldrop going with him. Spain. Yeah, Spain backhand 5-hole. 2-1. 25-21, up by 1 now. Backhand from Spain. He received that from Newton. Gets the apple with him. Jones, Sheely, Dietrich, Weiland, and Noreen. Nice breakout by the Stars there. Noreen picks that up. Dietrich with Sheely. Noreen throws that through. Woo! Sheely with the rebound. Dietrich up to Boston. Boston off the stick. And Noreen's going to get a penalty, or Sheely. I didn't see the hit, but obviously the player's down and hurt. Can be Noreen. We'll see what the call is. Player slow to get up. Boarding. And a 10-2. Jones will serve with him, doing his 2 minutes. About to kill this off. Greenwood, Matheson, Esters, and Dick. So I didn't see the hit from Noreen, but obviously it graded to 10-2. Matheson gets that out. Greenwood chasing. Tried to get that out. Goes right to the stick at number 26 there. Green will try to center that back to Matheson. Macker's out now. Matheson goes for a change. Out comes Carlson. So Esters and Dick with Mackers and Carlson. That one rings all the way around. Esters up to Mackers. Mackers goes wide with it. Dick throws that back down low. Mackers. Carlson down. Carlson holding that up. 10 seconds remaining on the power play to the Stars. That one high and is going to ring out. Carlson will get there. He's got two. Got two. That one just wide. Bott trying to get there. Keep that in. They got two coming back the other way. Nice stick. Jones. Trying to get to Berg. Turns that over in the neutral zone. That one up and out of play. Carlson trying to get that out. Goes into the rafters. 1:56 remaining in the second period. Scores 2-1. Successful PK there. Kirby, Weiland, Spain, Waldrop, and Deagle. Maisner will hold it behind the net. Up to Waldrop. Bain. Oh, just wide, but that was beautiful. Deagle. Deagle down low. Back up to Deagle. Deagle across ice. That'll come out. Esters throws it in. We get reset. No ice. That's tapped by Dick. Dick tries to get that to Kirby as he crosses the blue line. Waldrop throws that back across to Dick. To Esther. To Waldrop. That in. Waldrop chases. Sheely. Sheely back down low to Waldrop. Waldrop loses that. Picked up by the Stars. They throw that in and go for a change. Esters picks it up. Von Guten sauces that over to Waldrop. And the 2. Sheely, Von Guten, and Dietrich, and everybody gathering around the coach there to get some pearls of wisdom. Pretty good game, pretty evenly matched teams.
What time is it over? 9?
That number 1 goalie they got there, kid's like 6'8" or something like that. I don't know if that's on skates or whatever. That's a big boy. Back out there with Dietrich, Sheely, Jones, Von Guten, and Noreen back in the box. So Bot will be out there on defense. I think Noreen's got another 4 or 5 minutes. "17 minutes on the clock." Scores 2-1. Dietrich with the puck. That one won back. All the way in. Guten. Back below. Sheely. Woo, that is a ringer. Von Guten picks it up. He'll dump that back in. That one up and out. That'll be ice. Maisner picks it up. Maisner throws that around the other side. Dietrich. Dietrich. Dietrich loses it crossing the blue line. Centering pass there. Anderson to Matheson. Offsides. Matheson, Greenwood, Anderson, Dick, and Eagle. That one all the way in and around. Maisner stops it behind the net. Dick to Matheson to Dick. Eagle. That one through Greenwood's leg. Back in. Dick. Oh, Eagle. Matheson gets a stick on it. That'll be ice. 14:49 remaining in the game. Carlson, Berg, Mackers, Esters, and Wyland. All the way up. Esters shows that on net. Woo! Good deflection. That was still out. Got a whistle. Wyland. Pinching. Mackers back. Oh! That one off the body. Newton picks that up. Woo! Thrown back in. Spain chasing. Kirby. Newton. Kirby. Nice save. Kirby, Waldrop, Spain, Gooten, and Bott. Spainer with a quick one right off the face-off from Von Gooten. Scores 3-1. just under 13 minutes remaining in the game. Spain, Kirby, Waldrop, Dick, and Deagle. Off the stick. Offsides. Sheely, Dietrich, Jones, Dick, and Deagle. That one just off the pad. Deagle. Oh, quick shot there from Sheely. Jones. Dietrich. That one covered up. Three to 1 with 11:45 remaining in the game. Matheson, Greenwood, Anderson, Dick, and Deagle. Matheson. Little extra conversation there after the whistle. Weiland and Esters come out. Dick back to the bench. Matheson, Greenwood, and Anderson, your forwards, with Esters and Weiland. Matheson. Cross check. So we'll be on a power play. $11:10 remaining in the game. Scores 3 to 1, up by 2. We'll try out our power play again here with Berg, Mackers, Carlson, Deagle, and Spainer. That one wide. Berg back to pick that up. Deagle leaves that back for Carlson. State. Deagle. Carlson. Deagle. Mackers. Mackers back to Bird. Bird bats that around. Carlson keeps it in. Back around the other side. What a save. Mackers shoots that through the crease. Jones over to pick it up. Spain. Jones. Ice. And Noreen's out of the box. We're back with full bench here. Greenwood, Anderson, Von Guten, Matheson, and Bob. Guten. To Bot, to Greenwood. Nice centering play there. Guten. Shot. Through. Loose in front. Matheson just couldn't get a hold of it. That one off the side of the net from Anderson. Bot. Guten. Trip. No call. Bot racing back. They got numbers. Bot. Noreen back from his rest. 7:56 remaining in the game. Scores 3-1. Kirby. Weiland. Kirby behind the net. Waldrop. Up the point. Noreen shot. Off a body in front. Waldrop. Another shot wide. Kirby trying to collect that up. That one off a body and cupped in. Kirby fighting it along the board there. Weiland throws that back in the corner. Spade checks up. Oh, Jesus Christ. And that's a penalty. Spain's going to get boarding, I'm guessing. Let's see what the call is here. 2 minutes, roughing. That was a close one. That could have been ugly. So to kill this off, we got Dietrich, Sheely, Esters, and Dick. 7:02 remaining in the game. Up by 2. That one wide off the shoulder of Maisner. Nice block by Dick. Sheely. Here comes Sheely. Sheely tries to get a good shot on there. He gets a backhand. Dietrich. .60 remaining in the PK here. Good stick by Dietrich. Guten tries to get in there to clear that. A point. And a bouncer goes wide. Guten throws that down the ice. We'll get a change. Out comes Mackers, Carlson, Noreen. That one comes out. And we're back to full strength. Spain back on the ice. He races to the bench. Get the lines aligned properly. Nice by Bird. Bird. Quick shot by Bird right into the armpit. Bird. Mackers. Carlson pursuit. Berg trying to get there. Carlson. Pinching. Carlson picks it up. Carlson flicks it in. Goes for a change. Out comes Anderson to Matheson. Greenwood. Matheson tries to get that through the feet. Puck up and out of play. Greenwood, Matheson, Anderson, Bott, and Deagle. Bott gets tripped. No call. Holy cow. Deagle. Anderson. Greenwood. Pushes that forward. Matheson. Bott. Greenwood picks that up off the boards. Matheson. Offside. We try and get reset. Matheson enters with Greenwood. And Matheson just a bit offsides. Spain, Kirby, Waldrop, Noreen on Weiland. 3:06 remaining, still up by 2. Weiland racing back there. Oh! Spain. Always makes you nervous when they go in front of the net. Weiland gets that back in. We get reset. Weiland will pick it up from Maisner. Kirby dumps that in. Weiland chasing. Kirby. Interference is the call on Weiland. Glad to put the Stars on the power play for the last 2 minutes of the game. Your team Alaska is still up by 2, which you know is the worst lead in hockey. Dietrich gets a stick on it. Up point down to the shoulder. In front, wide. And Maisner snatches that up. 129. That was a long 30 seconds if you were counting. 129 remaining in the penalty kill. 149 on the clock. 20-second disparity. I'm actually kind of surprised they haven't pulled their goalie on the power play here to get 6 attackers out. But that's probably why I don't coach. That one up the body. Gooten. Carlson. That one comes out. And goes long. 34 seconds remaining in the PK. 50 seconds remaining in the game. Greenwood throws that up and long. 17 seconds remaining in the PK. Berg trying to get there. Weiland's back out. There we go. So good game though. Good game. Not too many penalties. Not too big of a disparity. But the finals 3-1 for Team Alaska. And we really appreciate the Stars team coming up from Seattle. That's a big deal to us. Nobody ever wants to come up and play up here. They'll get 4 games. They played 1 yesterday. They'll play 2 today and 1 tomorrow. And they're playing, they played the 16s, the 18s. They'll play the 15s and the 16s again. All right, folks. We'll see. I think we got 1 more before national or before districts in San Jose. So take your vitamin D, and we'll see you later.